options today. Pretty freaking sweet. Now, let's get back in the game. And by the way, Diddy, I will be making a new trailer when I've played some ESO and I can get some good clips from that. But you shouldn't be telling me I need a better trailer when you don't even have a goddamn trailer or a decent streaming schedule or anything like that. Don't tell me what I need to do when you can't even goddamn stream. Now, Jarl Idrog.
You look sick. I hope it's not contagious.
What shot him up to? Hit it, I'll show you my shots in a minute. Is there some kind of trouble in Morthal?
That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him,
thank you, Froggy.
accept him. Time will
Welcome,
prove
Alan.
me right.
And hey, Kevin. And hey, Saw. Alright.
Until next time.
Let's see here. Wait, am I out of torches? No, surely not. Out of torches. Blast it. Legate, Taurinus, Duelist. No thanks. Where's the... Isn't there a quest here? In miscellaneous or something? I guess not. I'm pretty sure there's a quest here if you talk to the right person. There's like a dream thing going on. I don't know. Maybe we can find that person quickly. Idrog the Younger?
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad.
Huh.
Really, he's not.
Hello.
I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things.
What's wrong with Yorick?
My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Sure. I'd be glad to help.
Thank you.
Alright.
If you've business with
Can
the
you...
Jarl,
Can I
I'll
have
ask that
the...
you speak to me first.
Maybe we'll talk to somebody else about the quest. Just completed Skyrim main quest. Nice, Anal Butt Monkey. Congratulations.
What do you need?
Don't care about the known route over there. Llama care. Hey, Lymphada, welcome. Well met. Thaumaturgus hut? Gross. No thanks. Thaumaturgy is like some kind of weird dead animal type stuff, right? I don't know. What shout am I on? Oh yeah, that's right. I'll show you my shouts. I have Fulsro, Whirlwind from Whirlwind Sprint, Kind from Kind's Peace, and Fire from Fire Breath. No Dragon Shoals to get them though. I actually need to head back to back to Whiterun to get my companion back. Hey FXRO, welcome. That's why you love living in Norway, one of the richest, if not the richest country in the world, and we have free healthcare. Yep. Free healthcare is the best. Hello, hello.
Handsome one. You and I should spend some time together.
What are you?
The people here work so hard, and they never allow themselves a moment of fun. It's such a pity.
So this woman is
It
a
won't last
prostitute?
forever, though.
This is the lame thing about Skyrim. In real life, I wouldn't get with a prostitute, even though it's legal in New Zealand, but
These
in
people
games,
are like
it's fun.
cattle. All they do is
And
work,
there's a
sleep,
prostitute right here.
eat.
And you can't have sex with a prostitute in this game. Silly. It totally breaks immersion for me, I don't know. I just find it funny that they don't put that in. Finland has the best education system. Something like that, yeah. I do believe so. Phalian's house. I swear there's a quest here waiting for me and I can't remember where it is.
Vampires don't.
USA doesn't have free healthcare because we spend our money on military so that other countries can have free healthcare. Maybe. Maybe it's because they spend money on the military so they can invade and take the oil. Maybe that's the real... I don't know. I don't know. It's like real life. In real life you can have sex with prostitutes though. Especially in New Zealand. Let's go to this broken down house then and see what's what. Surely there's a side quest here. But they're making it so hard to find it. It's just a destroyed house and no side quest to go along with it. What the hell? There should be like a homeless, deranged man in there. It is there for you to mod in 16 so they can release it without publisher pressure. Exactly. You've hit the nail on the head there, I think. Same with not being able to kill children, exactly.
I
I
do what I
prefer.
can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted.
Alright,
As
I'm looking for
Yomi,
work then.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this degree for details.
This looks dangerous, since I kind of don't have any companion to help kill that. US gets too involved in things that's none of their business and then have to invest money in military. Well, I don't know. Because Australia doesn't have a military, really?
Fire in the sky.
Am I serious? I don't know if you're talking to me. Tell me if Iraq, Libya, Afghanistan, or Vietnam has free healthcare. Yeah, that's definitely true. That's why I said I don't think America invades places and gives them free healthcare. But welcome, Ailders, to the channel, and James, thank you for the follow. Wait, wow, James, hold it, somebody with the name James on Twitch, literally just James. They didn't have any numbers or X's or anything. Like the guy who got the name James on Twitch. Now that's an impressive feat. Thank you for the follow. That must be a really, really,
Can I help you?
you know, OG Twitch member. Damn.
It's about the mill. I don't have time
But
to
yeah,
talk.
please
Too much
cut
to
the political talk now, guys. Cut the political talk in this chat. No
do.
more of
The
that.
mill is my responsibility, and that's what I care about. That's all.
I'll give it
Understand?
1 minute so that everybody can catch up with the delay and hear that I said not to talk about politics anymore. And then we'll start timing people out if it's still going on. You seem upset about something.
The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic.
And thanks, hit it 1259 for the follow. You don't trust the Jarl?
How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard, Falcon, to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragons? What help could Idgrud be against them? No. We can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that.
What isn't the Jarl dealing with?
Trust you saw the house that burned down.
I did.
Peculiar bit of business that was. And that's on top of noises
Only
from the
dreams.
marsh in the night,
No politics.
tales of monsters. Now this
Alright, it's been the 1 minute. Anybody else
What's a man to
who
do
keeps
if he
talking
can't
about the
look to
American
Jarl for help?
political situation and all that will get timed out.
All right.
Thank you, guys. It looks like everybody's actually stopped that. Lami.
Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. Murthal is important to both of us.
Alright. How long have you... Well, this is not interesting.
Until next
I
time.
have no interest in that woman.
Just want to be left.
Alright. Oh, is IMJJ Fish Truck still here? He said he wanted me to cut some wood. Well, now's the time. Lift, my boy. Looks like I almost crushed my head between the log and the thing there. So now we go over here. And we do that. Go on. Along you go. You're here and you're so happy. You held you held a 6-year-old king snake today. Nice. As a fellow Australian, you can confirm that all animals are trying to kill you, even the koalas. I think you spelled koalas wrong. You just said colas. 9 more to go, JJ says. So I don't know if that means 9 more logs that I have to cut to please him, but I'll do 9 more. It doesn't take that long. Come on. You can't load another log right now. Wonderful. Now I can. Can't I? What the hell? There we go. Am I a wizard, M. Knight? In real life, yes. In the game, half and half. I'm what you might call a spell sword or a battle mage. I fight with a mace or sword or axe and a shield, like a one-handed weapon and a shield, and but I use destruction magic and restoration magic, and I wear heavy armor, so you know, you might call me a wizard, but you might not. But in real life, definitely. And thank you NB Jolly and a bunch of others for the follow. Now will this kill me? Nope. Norway equals Skyrim, lots of dragons and stuff. Exactly. A wizard in real life? Exactly. Exactly. That's 2 logs. I might have to build. I might have to run a tab up or something. Like, you know, do a few logs here and then leave the logging for a while, and then go to another, you know, lumber mill, do a few more logs. So he said 9 more. That's 2 downs out of 10. So this is this will be the 3rd one out of 10. How about we do 4 now? So 2 more here, and then do 3 the next time we see one of these lumber mills, and then 3 the time after that. That sounds like a plan to me. Make some cool stuff happen with my power. Well, I just made you type that really poorly. Take that. It's a grey mage, not a white mage or black mage. The Modicet Junior Recluse Saga terms. Just sounds like terms from Lord of the Rings. You think Skyrim is based on Scandinavia, or at least the north of Europe. And you also think the story is a little bit based on the fall of the Roman Empire when Germania Superior started attacking Rome. Could be. Imperials look pretty much like ancient Romans? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey Freddy, welcome. Alright, give me another log, please. Okay, this is the last log we're doing here, and then we'll move on and we'll, you know, next time we find another log place, we'll do another log. What is voice attack? Voice attack is this. Activate vanity time. Activate scene 1. Activate halt.
Halt! 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 Halt!
Activate toggle mic. That's what voice attack is. That's what I use to control my stream in a lot of ways. And I got the idea to use it from OP Nerd, who uses it. The link to download voice attack, or the link to the website, is down below the stream. So if anybody has interest in checking out the software, it costs like $8 or something. So if you guys want the software, go check it out. It's got a free trial and all that. So you guys can use that software, fiddle around with it, make some hilarious things happen. What is the halt for? If I get caught by guards. That's what it's for. We don't need the grindstone or anything, I don't think. Alright. Let's move on now. We're done with this place. That's 4. We need 3 more, 6 more logs, right? He doesn't have any internet. He uses his wizard powers to send images to your brain so that you think you're watching him on Twitch, but really, he's in your brain. Definitely. Let's head towards Solitude then. We might as well join. Wait. What was this place over here? Oostengrav. Might be worth it to visit. Wow, 75 people now again. We were at 73 before, now 75. Again, the highest number of viewers ever in the stream. So, wow. Although every time I mention that it goes down again, but that's okay. Because I want to get back to 69. Everybody knows that's the best number of viewers to be at. Come on guys, just 4 more people need to leave and then we'll be at 69. It's very important. Odd one, is that you? I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking about something in the game. But I am certainly not the odd one. Am I sponsored by Geeks? That Geeks logo over there, that's actually the Twitch Geeks logo. Twitch Geeks is a group I'm a part of. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. But we're just a group of streamers on Twitch here who, well, OP Nerd formed the group originally basically just as a way to help out his fellow streamers, aka me and Diddy, and which is the MMO player there in the chat. And if you look above my stream, you'll see a link. It'll say Ultimate Nerd playing playing Skyrim on Twitch Geeks. And if you click on Twitch Geeks there, then it'll take you to a page that'll show all of the Twitch Geeks. And you can go follow each of those guys, or at least, you know, watch them from there when you see them online. Yeah, I don't know, Diddy. We do need a new logo, definitely. Because it makes no sense. But if you go to that Twitch Geeks team page, you'll see all the streamers there. And you'll be able to find some awesome streamers. I went past all the fungal swamp pods. Why do I care about those? The apprentice stone. This is all I care about discovering in here. Why do I give a toss about swamp pods? Unless if it's some quest. And then I'll come back and get them anyway. Let's put away the weapon because it just slows us down, I think. But yeah, Twitch Geeks is just a group of awesome streamers. And it's a good way of it's a good way for us to all support each other. Obviously it started off mostly as OP Nerds supporting each of the Twitch Geeks. But now that my stream's growing to a decent size, I can help out Opnauticus and Midnight Beast and Aurum and Mr. Jughead and Fans of Games and MMO Player and Pizza Poke 87. I think that's everybody. Although I always miss one. Come on. Oh god. This is slightly dangerous. Oh god. Oh dear. Excuse me. This course is going to absolutely rape me in the butthole. The internet is shipped in daily, mined from the Canadian tundra. As you know, the Canadian tundra is the source of the purest of internet veins. Indeed. Indeed. Heal a bit. Thank you. Hey, The Struggle, welcome. You wish you could play this game? Well, I know that feeling, because I used to game on a really shitty laptop that I bought when I was about 12. I saved up for it and bought it. And it ran RuneScape with no lag. It was pretty amazing at the time. Ran Maple Story, pretty great. So I know the struggle. But luckily, there are people here on Twitch for you to watch. Not ideal to just watch other people play games, but hey. It's better than nothing, I suppose. You heard that guy's really cool? Kevin 8? I don't know about that guy. I don't know. Dijon Ray, please. Oh, somebody asked, do I know how to stream from Xbox? If you're talking about Xbox One, it has built-in streaming capabilities. But, you know, it's going to require really good internet to stream at a decent quality from your Xbox One, because the video encoding is not going to be very strong. For Xbox 360, or for a better method of streaming from Xbox One, you're going to need a capture card, so you can capture the video and audio stream from your Xbox or your other consoles, and send it straight to your computer, where you can encode it. You can add your webcam and, you know, the chat window and some subtitles and some donator information and stuff like that if you want, and then you can stream from there. Do I miss wrecking the Twitch Geek site? I do. It's been like a month since the Twitch Geek site went down, and the new one still hasn't been launched. Hey, Mr. Ebo, welcome. These aren't my horse. I still don't have my horse back. We're just going to have to deal with no horse and no companion for a while, I think. Maybe we'll hire somebody. Saying dot counts as a dot. Yes, it does. ESO sucks by Angry Joe. When did Angry Joe ever say ESO sucks? Angry Joe did a video. Oh, he did one video moaning about ESO, and then he did the next video when he'd actually managed to play more of the game, and he was like, ESO is the best thing ever. Because of all the you know, PvP. The PvP battles, boss. 720p is next gen. Yeah, it's pretty horrendous. I play in 720p only because I can't afford to buy a better monitor. You know, in the future I plan to go 1440p or maybe 1600p at like 120 Hz or something. That'll be pretty boss. That will be pretty boss. PC will always be the best. I don't know about always, like saying anything with an infinite, you know, time frame like that doesn't make much sense. And thank you, The Struggle, for the follow. But, you know, I suppose whatever can utilize the most recent hardware. 1600p is 2560 by 1600.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Who knows what Night Dev's Steam name is? I have no idea. It's probably Night on something like that.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king.
You betrayed
That
us.
she know now.
PC Master Race, indeed.
All heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people.
Games make the platform, and you personally like console and PC games of different genres.
No murder.
Yeah, but any game can be made for PC is the thing. The only reason that a game isn't on PC is because the developers decided to only develop it for console. But you can usually develop a game for PC and then port it to console without as much difficulty as making it for console and porting to PC. And welcome, Captain Toasted Sea. Captain Toast. First time in Solitude. In this playthrough, yes. I think you've actually been here this morning already. Yeah, that's right. White frogs are still frogs and therefore awesome, but you must always be green. Indeed. Am I also with the Asgardians? I was, High Tit. And I still promote the Asgardians a bit. But, Thorlar and I decided, you know, the idea of the Asgardians is for Thorlar to help promote smaller strips that don't really get any exposure. And I'm at a point where I don't really need the help. So Thorlar and I decided that it's best, since Thorlar wants to limit the number of people in the Asgardians, it's best for me to leave the Asgardians and free up that spot for somebody else.
He died well.
But, you know, he'll still support my stream, and I'll still support his stream and the streams of the other Asgardians as I raid at the end of my stream and stuff like that. And yes, lampposts, there are monitors that can handle 1600p. What side on the Civil War will I be going? Imperials. Stupid how they don't make God of War or Infamous or anything like that on anything other than Xbox. Yeah. You ran into a 4K monitor for 600 bucks? I don't know whether that's a good price or not, having never bought us a 4K monitor. Take his amulet, you say? I've never looted that guy's body, I don't think. Sure, Diddy, sure. Ultimate Nerd is no longer an arse guard. Yep, I can't guard your asses any longer. Unfortunately, I don't... That's... Well, it's an okay amulet, I guess. Time between shouts is reduced, but That
makes 23.
Nye going to play Skyrim. Oh, bye. Okay, see you later, hit it. Enjoy your Skyrim. And thanks for watching so long today. Now, let's ask this guy about a quest. Corpulus.
Are you
Corpulus.
feeling sick?
I'm fine. Rumors. Heard any rumors?
Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what.
Wow. 81 viewers now. That's definitely the highest I've ever been. I'm so high, man. No. Okay. Welcome, Vicious. Is that my real hair? Yeah. It's my real hair right there. Never seen long hair. Yeah, I know. What is this crazy stuff? Thank you, hit it. Now, any more rumors?
I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire.
All right.
Remember the winking?
Oh, that gave me a couple of things.
Oh,
let's see if he's got any more
Welcome to the
rumors.
Winking
More rumors.
Skeever. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace.
I doubt it, Kevin.
He
Maybe,
seems distressed, but he's not making any sense.
maybe at the end of Skyrim or something, for the killing Alduin, maybe we'll get 100. That'd be pretty crazy, though. You found all of them not to be... I'll talk about the Asgardians in a second and address what you just said, Diddy. But heard any more rumors?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it.
Thank you,
when they
Captain
fled from
Toasted.
Morrowind. Sight to see.
You were confused at first as well? What about the hair? You thought it was like a wig that went with the top hat or something? Sometimes you start... Heard any more rumors?
I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested.
Look at all that cheese there. More rumors?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
That's pretty crazy. What about, Oh, that's all the rumors. Okay, thank you.
Need anything?
Liberate the cheese. It is your destiny. Well, I can do this.
What are you doing?
Hold on. Let's quick save. And just see, because I don't think this will get me in trouble. Hop! Hop! Hold on, let's go into third person. Soccer! Cheese soccer. Hop! Batter up! Hop! Okay. Let's see, what are you... Oh, this guy is for the Thieves Guild quest line. I should get a snake and have it wrapped around the top hat while I stream. Then we can start a Twitch geek called Reptile Streamers or something. An interesting idea, but the reptile for me would be a turtle. Hello, Lizette.
Feel free to make requests.
What's the word around town?
Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus.
Hey, Toby
That
Jaws,
said,
welcome.
I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace.
Interesting.
You should think about staying the night.
Oh. Alright. Let's go out here and start some of these side quests we've picked up. Let's see here. What do we have? The Break of Dawn, Meridia's Beacon. Locate the face sculptor, speak to Viamo, visit the Shrine of Azura, investigate the man wandering the streets near Solitude's Bard College. I want to do that right now. Talk to Jari Ra, head to Solitude Court, kill the dragon located at Elder's Blood Peak, deliver Idgrod's note to Danica. Alright, so let's do this Bard College guy walking around like a weirdo thing. Be patriotic. The reptile for me is the Tuatara. Maybe, but turtles are pretty cool. And they're so slow, you know. And they hibernate. You put them in the fridge. It's pretty hilarious. Or is that tortoises? I don't know. One of those things. I think turtles are pretty cool.
What is it, Red God?
Hey Britfag, welcome. What's this? This is Skyrim. Although some people think it's Minecraft because of the low quality of my stream, but oh well.
Time to do with as you please.
Hello, Devenin.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
It is. Yeah, have a go. What do you need?
My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. And nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
For sure. How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea.
I agree,
You
Satreka.
need the hippo. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
What the hell is this guy talking about? And in Jaima, I don't know. I don't know how turtles work. But apparently when they hibernate, you put them in the fridge. So, I don't know. Thought you'd drop by and see the hat and long hair combo in the flesh. Well, thank you, Britfag. Cool character I have. Thank you, Vicious. Not this crazy Daedric prince. I'm guessing this is some kind of maybe Sheogorath or something like that. I don't think I've ever done Sheogorath, if you know what I mean, in Skyrim, so it'll be interesting to maybe discover. Let's see what the quest text says for that. The Mind of Madness. It certainly sounds like Sheogorath. To do so, I need to gain interest to the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. A member of the palace staff should be familiar with the Pelagius wing. Alright, let's try this quest then. Seems interesting enough. Because I became Sheogorath as my character Gerald Hogrand in Oblivion. Wouldn't it be interesting if you could save, if you could transfer save files over from Oblivion to Skyrim, and it would use your character as Sheogorath if you had done the Shivering Isles? That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, you know what I mean, Crunchy Muffin. oh, I know what you mean. Alright, let's have a talk to this person over here. You wanted to look upon the CSGO god who outscored everyone with a ping nearing 300. I didn't outscore everyone, but I was like 3rd or 4th on our team a lot of the time. Which was pretty sad, I've got to say, on 250 ping. When all the people on 30 ping were just failing.
Hello.
But oh well.
Just tidying up.
I enjoyed it. I look forward to murdering everybody again in another Twitch Geeks community game night. Now, I need to get into the Pelagius wing.
Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there. Don't mess anything up while you're here.
Alright, she doesn't want to send me there.
Watch your feet.
I need to get the Pelagius
Not in
wing.
your life. It's dangerous in there. And Falk doesn't even like me and Erdy going in every year to clean out the spiders. If Erdy caught me chatting, I'd never hear the end.
Alright. Let's see who else can tell us about this. You heard Oblivion was crap, but you never played it. Well, in my opinion, it's fantastic. Folk.
Please, don't interrupt the court.
Oh, my bad.
Unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There's noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion
I know,
to scour
Lavada.
the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence,
rule.
my
Hey, the
surroundings
cooked pork
suggest
chop, welcome.
nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be
Do you mean you
called
want me to
for?
pause the game and
Oh,
do an
yes,
evil
of
laugh
course,
myself?
no
Because I could do that.
Falk,
How's that?
Captain Aldous, I said to
Dr.
assign
Evil.
2 extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back
All
to
right.
Dragonbridge.
Falk.
Do you have business with the court?
It's not crap, the leveling was a little silly. Yeah, the leveling is really tough. If you don't level efficiently, you're screwed. That's the worst evil laugh ever. Clearly you haven't seen Austin Powers, MMO player. I need to get into Pelagius wing.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away.
I can understand
Feel free
that.
to return to me with questions.
But I need to get
I'm
there.
the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me.
I hear you're looking for some help with Wolf Skull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go.
Thanks,
Varnius is
Angelic,
a
for
bit
the follow.
jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolf Skull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time
Oh,
with the
Froggy.
war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your
Welcome
work.
back, Uno. You're not a hater, you're just fussy on things like evil laughs? What the heck?
Please, feel welcome in the court of...
Alright, I'm gonna have to steal the key, yeah. The woman down here might have the key. So we'll try that first. Let's quick save the game. Nope. Nope. Alright, we're gonna have to, what does the journal say? Gain, it just says gain access. Perhaps we should just try to sneak in. Like, does it require a key, or can we just pick it in? Did I play Metro? Metro, what, 2033 or Last Light? Neither of those games have I played. I played Metro 2033 a tiny bit, and I was scared as balls, and then I never played it again. I have a negative attitude towards everything, it seems. Oh, Diddy. I see. Yeah. Well, Diddy has negative attitudes towards many things, and he likes to share that with everybody. Pelagius Wing requires a key. Alright, well. Oh yeah, what I was going to say about the Asgardians. Diddy said that he hated, well, basically thought the Asgardians were
business with the court?
shit. I wanted to address that. The Asgardians are a bunch of streamers that Thorlar wanted to help gain viewers, and he doesn't even have the key. Thorlar wanted to help gain viewers. When he first started the group, though, he just let in a lot of people. You know, after only seeing their stream a few times. And a bunch of those people are either really unexperienced streamers, they're not dedicated at all to streaming, or they don't even stream anymore. That's the problem with the Asgardians. So honestly, I think Thorlar should probably just kick a bunch of people from the Asgardians. And have, like, a few people in there that he wants to support. Specifically. Like Magic Top Hat, if that's one of the people he really wants to support. And, you know, Lieutenant Victor or something. I don't know. And just have a few people in that he can, you know, more effectively support. Because a lot of people in the Asgardians don't even stream. Or hardly ever stream. Or just stream random games. Old ass games that are never going to bring in any viewers anyway. So, okay. Wait, 7 AM? What are we talking about? 7 AM? It's already 7 AM. Oh, Captain Toasted. Well, sleep well, and thanks for watching. Now, how the hell do I get into this place? Maybe I can persuade this guy. Why is it called, well, Pelagius. I need to get to Pelagius.
Ghost or not.
He just doesn't let you in. Maybe if we do this, this quest for him. Maybe if we do this quest for him. Maybe if we go clear out Wolfskull Cave, he'll let us into Pelagius Wing. And thanks Steve37UK and the Cooked Pork Chop for the follows. You saw it is twice as big as it needs to be. Oh, you said. Oh, Froggy. People see how fast Thor grew and start streaming themselves. They then stop streaming because they didn't get as popular as fast as Thor did. Yep. That's exactly what happened to a lot of people. They said, wow, Thor got, like, averaging 50 viewers in only a few months. Amazing. I could do that. And then they start streaming. They stream random ass games. They barely ever stream. And they give up. Welcome, Guitar Snake. So, honestly, I think Thor should just, you know, it's hard to do it, but I think he should just kick a bunch of people from the Asgardians. The people who don't stream anymore or hardly ever stream, or don't really care about the stream that much, and, you know, don't have a schedule, and play random ass games, just whatever they're feeling like at the time, rather than compromising and playing what their viewers want to see. You know. But it's his group, of course. Thor is Thorlar. He's mostly a Minecraft streamer. If you guys want to go check him out, he's king of the Asgardians. He's pretty good. He's a good streamer. But I was just talking about his group there. He's trying to do a lot of stuff for charity as well. So go check him out. Plays Minecraft mostly. But he does also play some older games. Like he played... Gosh, I can't remember the name of the game. It's so old. But yeah.
I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
You really want to stream a ton, but college. Yeah, well, it just depends on your priorities. You know, I decided not to go to university and to work as little as possible to enable streaming. For most people, that's not really a good idea. He's a Swedish guy that started streaming 6 months ago, yeah. He's been on the front page a lot. He's been on the front page a lot in the last little while. So he's been getting a lot of promotion from Twitch now. So you've probably seen him on the front page if you've gone there. Something like, if you went on the front page 8 hours, no, 10 or 11 hours from now, he'd be on there. Will everyone mind lockpicking? I'll check in a second. I'm looking to apply to the college.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people.
Diddy, we don't need your opinion on Thorlar if you don't like him.
To perform tasks the college needs
unnecessary.
In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince
what idea are you talking about, Led Zepp?
Verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost.
I should do a marathon with Fallout. The reason I'm not doing a marathon of Fallout is because for it to qualify as a marathon for me, I would have to do Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, and then Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I am going to do Fallout 3 in New Vegas, but there is no way in hell I'm playing the older Fallouts. No way in hell. But I will play 3 in New Vegas. Now, that's where I come in.
Yes. According to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
This bud you is a pain? What's that? Alright, we'll go and get that poem, I suppose. Kind of strange. The older Fallouts are the best, you think? Did he? Well, I think you're wrong. Alright, let's see. Do we have any more side quests waiting around here? Find King Olaf's verse. They're at Wolfskull Cave. Let's see what the nearest quests are. We can't really gain access to the Pelagius Wing just yet. Maybe after we clear out, you know, Wolfskull Cave we can. Maybe we should go speak to General Tullius. Some guy called Maximus Black got popular fast as hell. He got partnered after 6 weeks and got $3K plus some days. In donations, I'm guessing you're saying. Wow. That's quite impressive. What word will never say? Will I never say? Is that what you're saying? Well, obviously I can't tell you because then I'd be saying it. Earlier I said I don't work to be able to stream. Yeah. Led Zepp. I work as little as possible. Currently I work 1 day per week. I was previously working 2 days per week to enable streaming as much as possible, because streaming is, you know, my dream job. It's what I want to do. I don't want to work some shitty job just to get money. I want to play games all day, and
You're like me, eh?
hopefully by playing games all day and talking to all of you guys each day, I can make enough money to live on. That's my dream, and that's why I live. I live in this shitty bus on my dad's property. I eat noodles and cereal all day, and I play video games. That's what I do.
I don't
you know,
provide
I don't really go out and spend money on alcohol and stuff, go to movies and things, because I'd rather work as little as possible to enable more streaming. Now, General Tullius.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
I believe we've already met.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
Thank you, Black Blowfly. And it is a nice dream, Led Zepp. Who wouldn't? Well, there are a few people who wouldn't like to play games all day for a living. But, I just got an email from Twitch. I should probably check that, like, in a second. I should probably check that right now. It's probably mobile broadcasting now available. Oh, okay, it's just some advertisement from Twitch about... I don't need to know about that. Let's talk to this guy then. He would love to stream for a living too, but unfortunately I have 1 megabit down and 0.3 megabits up. Wow. That is absolutely horrendous. Fixra? Yeah, in some situations you just can't stream. There will come a time when I will have to think, is streaming going to give me a good future financially, or will I have to do something else? Just make sure I don't make the decision too late. Yeah, Diddy, I'm going to branch out. Streaming is what I'm doing now. I'll continue to stream in the future, but I'll also probably start doing, you know, we're going to do the podcast. We're doing the community game night. Those are not branching out too far, but they're already building a community and building a brand, right? I'll start doing other things, maybe game reviews and journalism, things like that. Things in games, but streaming is like the best one, and the one I want to do now. But, yeah. Once I grow big enough to support myself and be able to travel around a bit, go to gaming conventions and things, I'll be able to branch out into other aspects of gaming and diversify a bit. Take some of the eggs I have in the streaming basket and put them somewhere else. Somewhere safe. You know. But I helped Hadvar escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime,
hey Firefist, welcome.
Have a chat with Legate Ricka. I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause.
Legate Ricka.
Dawnstar and Winterhold support him.
Hello.
You survived Helgen?
Yes.
General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you.
You live and breathe video games. Nice. So do I.
Knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up.
How much do I get if you have, say, 100 subscribers or followers? Subscribers or followers? Subscribers are the things that make money. Following just lets you know when somebody's streaming. So if somebody has a lot of followers, obviously a lot of people are like, oh, that guy's streaming, they'll come watch. But unless they're partnered and get ad revenue from that, the main things that matter are the number of viewers, the number of subscribers, and the donations. I don't want to go too much into money here, but a subscriber pays $5 a month. Twitch takes half of that, and the person they subscribe to gets the other half. So if you pay $5 a month to subscribe, the person gets $2.50. So from 100 subscribers, that person would get $250 per month from that. Now, I can handle any... Wait, what kind of test? I don't want to be too, you know, boastful.
The kind that
I'm a humble guy.
Evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Haragstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
Yeah, I would recommend everybody finishes high school at least, and gets what's required to go to university. In New Zealand you get NCEA level 1, 2, and 3, and then you get university entrance as part of level 3 as well. So at any point, I could go to university, right? I don't want to. There's nothing I want to study. There's no career I want to go into that isn't gaming related. So I'm going to, that's why I'm working as little as possible, not going to university. I don't have any other commitments to put everything I have into streaming, right? And try to succeed there. Because if that doesn't succeed, if I don't succeed in some kind of gaming related career, then whatever I do is not going to be that enjoyable. I'd rather, I just work some shitty job while I try to pursue my dreams there. That's what I've been working at mobile for the last 2.5 years while pursuing gaming on the internet. And now it looks like I'm really getting here somewhere.
All right then.
Anyway, I should probably continue
Are
this
you ready
dialogue.
to
I
test
keep
yourself
buggering it up.
at Fort Hrogstad?
What's at Fort Hrogstad?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into
Britfag,
disrepair.
the way Twitch and
Nearly all
YouTube does
have
this
been
as well,
overrun
or
by
partnered
bandits or other
networks on
vagabonds.
YouTube and stuff, you
Fort
earn money,
Hrogstad
say,
is one of
in
the few that remains
January.
mostly intact. We're going
You
to
probably
install a
won't get
garrison
paid that
there,
money
but
until
first, you're going to conquer
the end
bandits
of
that
February
moved
or
in.
something, or maybe the middle of March, stuff like that. But then, as soon as you get that first payment, it'll be monthly, but it's kind of like a month and a half behind or something like that. But you do get paid monthly, I do believe. What about computer programming? I've done that in my spare time as a hobby. It's nothing I could stick to for too long, though. But you don't have the funds or a strong enough computer. You're actually starting university, you guess it's called, which focuses on esports, 3D graphics, and game dev. Nice. I hope you succeed in those. Hey, Devlin Max, welcome. Can I check the message I sent? I'll check it after the stream, which will be in 1 hour. Consider that fort already. Wait, I'm going alone?
Yes, this is a test. I don't think you're regular militia material. I want to see what you're capable of.
Yeah, Commander Sam, I remember those times too, and I thank you for being there, Commander Sam. Without you and Liam and, Revanche Mexican Noodles and a few other guys that watched my stream back then, that would have been absolutely horrendous that time when I streamed. Those were the dark times. The dark times back then. You normally use FL Studio despite the fact that most MPs say the other software is better. You have enough money for uni, but you don't know what you want to do in life. You don't want to waste 15k on something you don't want to use. So you're saving another 15k and getting a house. Good idea. Consider that fort already yours.
That's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier. Call it whatever you like, General.
Alright. Yeah, several of my friends have studied in university. They finished high school, they went straight to university, right? And the first year of university, in most of those cases, is a complete waste of time. And it's 15k down the toilet.
To keep my eyes open.
10k, 15k, depends on what you study in university. But yeah, most of the time, my friends who have done that have said, yep, that was a complete waste of money, and I've changed my major after a year, So, I'm really glad I decided not to go to university right after high school. And I think it's a good idea for people to take an off year, get a job, work for a while, and try to work out what they actually want to do, rather than going straight to university, investing tons of money in a qualification they might not want by the end of the year. How do you get mod? Cook pork chop? To become a moderator on my stream? Well, first of all, there needs to be a reason to be a moderator. Like, I have to need moderators. Right now, we've got plenty of moderators. But once I do need more mods, it'll be people who have been here for a long time, who have been like a positive influence in the chat, not saying anything, trolling anybody, or all that, and they've helped me out a little bit maybe, and all that kind of stuff. Just people I've built up trust with over time. And thank you, Vicious, for the follow. Sorry, I missed Lampost's message there since it got kind of taken off the stream from all the other chat. What kind of class am I? You might call me a spell sword or a battle mage. I use one-handed weapons with shields, heavy armor, and destruction and restoration magic. First time you saw me was on your... Whoop, that went off the stream. Off the chat. Go to Skyrim next to Skyrim mods. Yeah, I think he was talking about moderators, but maybe he was talking about mods.
All right.
Where are we going to go? Sorry, I need to ignore the chat for a second here. Let's just see what the nearest quest is. Talk to Jari Ra about possible employment. Why is he down there? Let's go down to Jari Ra. You only have one viewer, but he's here there every stream, all stream long. You love it. Stream is so much easier when people are actually interacting with you. Indeed. Thank you for resending that, because I missed it the first time. Just walking and ask, why am I not a mod yet? Exactly, Black Blowfly. That's the way to get mod. You have to take a student loan on 100k Norwegian crowns, which is about 15k, with uni and the stuff. So it's everything or nothing for you. But it's not like you have that many options. Well, Efixera, unless you're being forced to go to university, a popular decision is to take what's called an off year and either work for a year and figure out what you want to do, build up some money, or go traveling for a year if you have the money to do that. You go to school for free from scholarships and lots of it. Not everybody can get scholarships, Naughty Dog, but a lot of people need to go to university. There are a lot more people that would like to go to university, that would need to go to university, than there are scholarships. Jabri Ra.
You're passing through solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
You can't use equalizers to balance out the sound and regain the quality. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Probably talking to Diddy. Why are you not a mod yet? Lamppost, please. What did you have in mind?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Dija and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I'm listening.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people. And they pass through dangerous waters.
Furious now will welcome. I like both. In this playthrough I'm playing more combat oriented.
Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
And hey Currytown, I don't know if I welcomed you yet. So you want me to put out the lighthouse fire? Wow, Commander Sam, that's a massive message. Became module on school holidays and watched an extreme from beginning to end every day and was constantly involved. And one day we're talking about donations and he said he will only accept games on Steam from mods or his friends. Like, am I considered a friend? And then he said, yeah, what's that? You've been here for a long time, I think you deserve to be a mod. Went ahead and put the game put on the Game of Thrones opening theme and danced around. Oh, Commander Sam. Is Amish Mafia real? I don't know.
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
Well, what happened to the sailors on the boat?
Don't worry.
Hey, Shashade, welcome.
We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay
What's
us
a bit
for
late?
their heroic rescue from their sad
What are my
crash.
opinions on the Coriolis effect? I can't remember exactly what that is at the moment, although I definitely recognize the name. Now, lights out. Let's definitely do this. Put out the Solitude Lighthouse on the northern shore. So that's way up there. Let's do it. I've never done this quest before. I never even was at all aware of this quest. So let's do it. They cancelled Dirty Jobs at Amish Mafia. Screw the Discovery Channel. Oh, so those were TV shows, I see. Thief/Archer is what you always end up being. Too much Hunter and Rogue playing on WoW. Nice. Oh yeah, I talked to fans of games yesterday and told him he needs to make a trailer, and he says he's going to. So that's good. This is Solitude? We'll go in here some other time. For now, let's continue on this way. I really wish I had my my housecarl with me, Lydia, and my horse. I don't know where the horse has gone, but I know Lydia's still in Whiterun. You really don't think it's real because in the shoe they carry guns and break things, but Amish people are pacifists. Pass of fists. Was that it? Like, are you typing on your mobile device or something? 2 days to learn video editing. You couldn't put a shitty one together as unless it looks good. You wouldn't put your name on it. Well, I guess you've never really sought that much promotion from Twitch Geeks anyway. So, oh well. Just cut and place a couple scenes together. Yeah. it's pretty easy to make a good trailer. Like Opnauticus' trailer, he went to extra efforts to put all the text in his and do some crazy editing and stuff, make sure it lines up with the music and all that. But you can make one like Midnight Beast trailer, which is a little simpler, although the same idea. And it's a good trailer. I like Midnight Beast trailer. Suit up, bitches. It's time for round 2. And it's got his dog and all that. I love it. So, you know, I just took... mine took like an hour to make because I had to open up each of the Elder Scrolls games and get the footage from them. Because I had to capture new footage rather than using any from my stream for that video. But, yeah. If you have 2 ice cubes and you have 3 apples, how many pancakes can fit on the roof? Probably about 17, I would say. Now that isn't, that's just an estimate, because it depends on a few factors like the weather at that time and stuff like that. You know, how many cats are in the vicinity, but around 17. Leroy Jenkins, exactly. You've met some Amish a few times, always been nice to you. They helped rebuild your uncle's house when it burned down. Wow, that's really epic of them. So I can just click on this to put it out. That's kind of silly. There you go. You'd think you'd have to cast ice on it or something, but nope. Just press E and it turns off. Just deactivate this fire. Just blow on it lightly. And there you go. No more fire. You've met... Oh, wait, alright. I was just about to read that exact same message again. Silly me. And thanks, Prizer12, Furious Narwhal, and Effixera for the follows. So many new followers today. We're actually at 1499, in before people just unfollow. But thank you guys for getting me almost to 1500 today. Damn. Now, are we going along this shore here? No, we're not. We're going this way. You love this guy. Well, thank you, Furious Narwhal. Yep, 81 viewers right now. Shh, we're not supposed to mention the number of viewers. Every time you mention it, it drops. It's the curse of that which must not be named. How much can I bench? I don't know. I haven't bench pressed, like, ever. But, I mean, I don't know. Probably not an amazing amount. I'm not, like, super muscular or anything. I don't know. I'm just, like, decently strong, so... I have no idea how much I could bench. I don't even know how much, like, a normal amount is. But maybe I'll bench press and just so I have an answer to that question. I have heard it a few times. I have heard a few times that question. What is with this? This is amazing. The light can travel through the rocks. This is some revolutionary graphics technology we have in Skyrim. Do I even lift? No. Let's get to 9 million viewers, guys. We can do it. Definitely. I think we can, guys. I think we can get to 9 million viewers today. Yep, it's definitely possible. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. You'll be streaming it from when you wake up to when you go to sleep every day. I hope so. Alright, now where is this guy? Sari Majar, whatever his name is.
Are you feeling...
Karibla. What is his name? Jarira, that's the one. Where is he? Ah, he's just across on the wharf over here. Does Twitch even have 9 million viewers? I don't think so. I don't think so. But, you know, like, maybe at some point it would have, like, 350,000, I think is kind of the peak each day. Something like that. ESO comes out in a couple of days. Yep. It's pretty exciting. I'm trying not to get too hyped up about it because things will go wrong and I don't want to get disappointed with glitches and things. But damn, I can't wait for it to come out. When we get to 9 million viewers, then maybe we raise enough money to buy Oculus Rift back from Facebook. Maybe. Can we save? Wow, 90 viewers. That's the highest. That's definitely the highest I've ever been. Holy crap. I thought maybe at the end of Skyrim, like on the last day, when we kill Alduin, we might get to 100. Like, that would be pretty freaking sweet. And then go back to like 40 each day or something. But damn. 90 today. Holy shit. Damn. Is it still able to pre-order ESO? I think you